With the sad news of Toronto Mayor and City Councilman Rob Ford's passing due to cancer, many are speculating about the actual cause of his death. What they are missing is a connection so dark and so deep, it goes back to his birth in Canada. Here's what we know. The facts. Both Rob Ford and Ted Cruz were born in Canada in the 1960s. Born only 1 year apart, they both lived in Canada at the same time during their early childhood years. Ted Cruz left Canada in 1974, the same year the San Francisco Chronicle received 3 different letters from the Zodiac Killer. In one of those letters, the Zodiac Killer ends the letter by bragging about having a score of 37. 37 is the same age Ted Cruz left his position as the Solicitor General of Texas to begin laying the groundwork for his future Senate campaign. Furthermore, when you add up the numbers 3 and 7, you get 10. And 2010 was the year Rob Ford was elected mayor of Toronto. The same year, Ted Cruz won his Senate seat and began laying the groundwork for his presidential campaign. 3 years later, in 2013, Ted Cruz would deliver a speech to the Conservative Political Action Conference entitled, "This is the Zodiac Speaking." 2 months after that, Mayor Rob Ford in Toronto began a very public meltdown that included crack cocaine, alcohol abuse, and unsettling angry outbursts. This downward spiral continued until his mayoral term ended at the end of 2014. 2 years after that, on March 22nd, Rob Ford was reported to have passed away from cancer at the age of 46, which was exactly 46 years to the day after one of the Zodiac Killer's potential victims, Kathleen Johns, successfully escaped from the Zodiac, and almost exactly 1 year to the day after Ted Cruz announced he was seeking the nomination to be President of the United States. The questions. Did Rob Ford and Ted Cruz know each other when they were younger? If Ted Cruz was the Zodiac, would he have exhibited signs of being a serial killer at a young age? Did Rob Ford see something he shouldn't have as a child? When Ted Cruz gave a speech at CPAC entitled, "This is the Zodiac Speaking," did it trigger Rob Ford's memory, and did he believe that Ted Cruz was actually the Zodiac Killer all along? Did the guilt of knowing who the Zodiac Killer was and not doing anything about it create so much stress in Rob Ford's life that it led him down a rabbit hole of drug abuse and self-punishment? After losing it all and entering rehab, did Rob Ford come out, rehabilitated, and ready to tell the world his secret that he alone knew who the real Zodiac is? And if so, would the real Zodiac Killer have had an incentive to make sure Rob Ford never told anyone about his secret? Is it all just coincidence that the same year Ted Cruz is running for president is the same year that Rob Ford passed away at the age of 46 on the exact same day, 46 years after a potential victim escaped the clutches of the infamous Zodiac Killer? Is that all just one big coincidence? You decide.